Welcome, Bout Betters. It is fight week. Spawn versus Smith. Arman Tsarukyan versus Christos Giagos. This is going to be a fire matchup. Why is Arman Tsarukyan such a favorite? Everyone has super high expectations of this young kid. Christos Giagos is a super talented guy that just hasn't performed up to his physical abilities. Arman Tsarukyan has good movement. He gets off really quick. I went back and watched that bout with Olivier Marcier. In that fight, man, he showed good grappling. He was very quick. He's fast defensively as well as offensively. He's very good at linking various techniques, both grappling as well as with his striking. So he's going to be able to engage anywhere. He was a smaller fighter and took it to Marcier. He listens to his coaches really well and is very, very smart inside the octagon. He has great fight awareness. It was ridiculous that at one time people were booing that fight. That fight didn't display any weaknesses in Tsarukyan other than his inability to finish a controlled opponent. Goodness, I like his kicks and his transitions from grappling and striking. That 78% takedown defense helped against Arman Marcier. Arman Marcier did get some big shots off, and he could have almost finished Tsarukyan with a few knees. So Tsarukyan has demonstrated in that fight that he has a chin. So what is Christos Giagos going to do? I think Christos Giagos is, even though he can strike, is more of a grappler. He shows some deficiency on his feet where he's, I think, vulnerable to some of strikes. He fights sort of on his heels defensively and will look to sort of more of a counter strike, which I don't think will be wise against Tsarukyan. Staying at distance or trying to counter strike him, he's just so fast. And I think Christos, what's going to happen is he's going to want to engage in that clinch. And I think this is where Tsarukyan will be able to match his grappling ability and be able to switch and reverse him while on the feet or even in the floor to escape a vulnerable position where we think Christos Giagos can get Tsarukyan too. It is possible. I mean, he is a very strong guy and does have good grappling skills, but he's been able to be effective in the octagon with his grappling against lower level grappling opponents as well as lower level striking opponents. Tsarukyan is a different animal. He's a little bit higher on the scale, close to an elite level. He's just about to break through as well as Christos Giagos. He has the talent, but just hasn't shown that ability inside the octagon yet. That a lack of octagon awareness leaves him as a sitting target where he doesn't have very good striking defense. You see that at 50%. Giagos got lit up by Soriano in a particular bout, who came in on late notice and was effective against him on the feet. Soriano is a natural 145 pounder and is not as quick or as strong as Tsarukyan and was able to light him up. Giagos is going to be forced to wrestle, and I don't think this will benefit him. This can be the spot where Tsarukyan gets his first finish. I'm not certain of that. Will it be a submission or a TKO? Will be on the Giagos or the dog line? Is he good enough to combine his skills to implement a game plan to beat Tsarukyan? I'm not certain of that. I'm almost just thinking past this whole bout at all. But if Christos Giagos continues to increase on the dog side, where he's over a plus 500 or greater than that, I got to switch to him and figure that he definitely has a chance of competing in this bout, at least to the 3 rounds. I think it is going to go all 3 rounds. I look for these guys to really bloody each other up since, Giagos doesn't have that striking defense and Tsarukyan is just very fast, but just doesn't seem to finish his opponents. So who do you guys like in this fight? What are your plays with Tsarukyan? If you believe that he is such a dominant player, are you going to parlay him? Are you going to put? I wouldn't go for him by a finish. Are you going to play a round prop? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.